Sakunjani bafethu, bosisi bantu abadala, even the little kids. Welcome to yet another bumper episode right here on the Wholesome Institute. Igama ubonga inkosi wakwamahlangu, popularly known as KidX. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click like, click subscribe bafethu, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos. Keep every day bafethu's pezguab. And today's episode, we still on the paradigm series bafethu. Today's subject is very simple. I want to speak about a very powerful tool. So we're gonna title Tell us Miranda. Excuse the plane that was flying past Bafetu. Anyway, we're gonna title this episode Smile Reclamation. Reclaiming your smile, Bafetu. So I wanna start by telling you guys a story like I always do. Netores by Bafetu. So back in 2012, 2011, this was early on for me in the rap game. I ended up finding myself in a position where I got influenced by some of my favorite rappers internationally. And I found myself taking part in a trend that involved me drinking a lot of lean. So we would carry double cup, styrofoam cups, and we'd mix lean in it. So lean is pretty much cough syrup mixed with a soda that would be whatever your choice of soda would be. But that was the drink of choice then, and it was a trendy thing then. And I think it's still something that some of the kids who are followers of the hip hop trend and whatever the case is still partake in now. And for me, looking back on that decision now, I can tell you now that it's a decision that I deeply regret, simply because of, I think, the ramifications of that decision, you know? Mokula, you pretty much end up seeing the results of that decision. I think one of the things that it took away from me, I can safely say as I sit here today, was just my ability to smile confidently. Amazinyo pelile, baba. Amazinyo pelile. All over the place. I'd be chewing gum and a piece of my broken tooth would fall out. And that's the story that I'm pretty much here to just lay flat for you guys, you know. That simple thing, that simple decision that I made then has, I guess, brought me to a place where I'm very insecure about smiling and showing a full set of teeth, you know? And you can imagine just that compromise, like not having your smile at your disposal is such a big thing in Billy Bafetu, because I'm of the belief that a smile is such a powerful tool. A smile is a tool that can unlock any situation. A smile is a tool that can communicate so much about you without you needing to utter a word. A smile is a tool that can light up a room. So because of my actions back then, I ended up being very insecure and unable to use my smile to my advantage, because I do feel like I've got quite a decent smile, halfway to even the gap itself. I think that is like the cherry on top. So that's been the journey that I've found myself on, and I've had to sit down and be very honest about some of the decisions that I've made that have put me in the position that I've been in. I mean, I'll go as far as saying, if you look at any of the pictures that you might find of me online, you'll be very hard pressed to find Istombe where I'm actually sitting there smiling, simply because I'm very insecure about just the state of my dental health. So I think it's important to reclaim my smile. And the first step I'm taking in that was to voice it. I think voicing it for me is very important, putting it out there and just speaking on it and speaking about how it's affected me. But most importantly, I think another step that I want to take is finding a doctor who can help me piece my smile back together. And I think that will be another step. But another step I think that I feel like has assisted me in getting my smile back, because in as much as I'm not smiling, I think there is a smile that's radiating from inside me, parati, from the heart. And I think things like family, my wife, my little kid, those things for me bring a lot of joy in my life. And it's very hard to hide the smile, but now it becomes even worse because now sengifuna smile, but obviously, the dental work needs a span. We need to just go in there and do a bit of panel beating. There's another plane, Vela seal in 2 seconds. Say it really bafethu. But anyway, I want to encourage you when to say, think about your life, think about the situations that might have stolen your smile from you. And then honestly observe and figure out what course of action you need to take to reclaim your smile. Because I do believe that your smile is a very powerful tool. And the world becomes a better place, Bafwetu, if we can just all use the powerful tools that God has blessed us with to make it a better society for all of us to coexist. That's all I've got for you today, Bafwetu. This wasn't an easy topic for me to speak about, but now that I've spoken about it, I feel like, geez, I feel so much lighter. And I think that's what the purpose of this entire interaction is. Ngiyabonga bafethu. Drastic.
Sound good. How old are you? I'm 2. You too. What's your mommy's name? Dudu. And daddy's name? What's daddy's name?
Daddy.
What's daddy's name? Daddy.
What's your name?
Sama Slango.
Nice. Thank you, young lady.